Ladies and gentlemen, woo! Is that a little toasty great for you guys? Welcome to Dimension Dorks. I'm Loki Hates You. Why? Because I love you. And I'm here to host our latest adventure, part 2 of the 5 baskets of Tabbyknuckle. We've brought in 4 brand new adventures to finish this one up, and you're going to find out kind of what happened to the last 4 when we get started. But first, I'd like to introduce you to tonight's party. Let's take a look. Who do we got over here? Let's start with the lovely lady all the way to the right, Miss Bennett Cousins.
Hello.
That's left.
So Bennett,
They're right.
You were on our pilot episode that no one was able to watch and no one was able to hear because we didn't have sound on it for the first 20 minutes.
I didn't contribute anything anyway at that point.
Because of that, we're going to re-film that, I promise you, and I'm going to have you back for that. But because of that, you are privy to secrets of the 5 baskets of Tabbyknuckle. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do around town that's pertinent to role-playing game fans and stuff?
Well, I am in a monthly show called Dungeon Master. It's run for over 30 years now. It is a D&D inspired audience participation improv show where we as the cast are basically the NPCs, and then the audience comes up as player characters, and then they try to break our script as hard as they possibly can.
Sometimes they do.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they summon hails of jelly beans, and we have to make that happen for some reason.
And sometimes they screw themselves over.
Rocky Horror?
They do. That part's fun. I was in a long-running video game combat show. It was the Hunger Games combined with video game characters called the Video Games. And for those of you who are of the computer gamey game of a computer game event, I was the voice of, and am the voice of General Lucinda Kane in Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, which, if you watched last episode, also has Ms. Bonnie Gordon in the cast.
Whoa! Call back to episode 1 of the 5 Baskets of Tabbyknuckle.
Where can people see that live Dungeon Master show? Where is that?
It is in downtown Los Angeles. You can find it online at the Dungeon Master LA.
And I believe the next one is March 12th, I think. It's around the early-ish mid-March. I want to see. I think Hector's going to be there.
I could check my phone. We got a Facebook group. We got a webpage. Go check it out. It is good times.
And if you wear a costume and bring a character, there's a small discount.
There's a small discount, and you can put in a character sheet to hopefully get pulled up on stage to participate and drive us up the wall.
Yeah. And yeah. So all right. Let's talk to our next adventure, Miko Simons, whose name I will not mispronounce even in jest because she threatened me earlier. Miko, I mean, I know what I am familiar with you for, but I don't know what you want to be advertising tonight. So tell us about what projects you're working on.
The only project off the top of my head that I'm working on is tomorrow night, I am doing a different tabletop RPG live stream called Kids on Bikes, and we're doing a special edition called All Skate. It's this time it's an all-women's group, and the Kids on Bikes system is it's easier than I'm sorry. I'm you know what? I should have had all this time to formulate while she was talking, and I'm just oh, this is so interesting.
I was more distracted by the little bit of ambient noise that came in just for 1 second.
A brief but loved tavern.
A little sample of Green Sleeves for you.
A little cacophony.
So tomorrow night on Scabby Rooster, run by Knoxweiler Burf, who has actually been on Dimension Dorks before.
Mm-hmm. Yes, apparently. That is really cool. And as I was saying, it happens to be an all-girl group. It's the game system is inspired by the show Stranger Things, so our group is all teenagers in the 80s in a small town, but you can play characters that are children and adults. And it's a really simple rolling system. It's a lot more collaborative storytelling with supernatural elements, so you don't roll as much, which the system would then be great for families.
And it gives you a little more room for role playing too, if you're
Absolutely.
not rolling constantly.
Yeah, exactly. So that's my big thing. But I guess my teeny tiny nerdy cred is I'm a former cosplayer. I've done some small features, music videos, a few TV shows as a seamstress.
Is that your dice tower?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is an awesome dice tower. Oh my gosh.
Miko is known for her incredibly resembling a bong dice tower.
Hey, you weren't lying. You
I am
licked a thing.
drugs. I licked a thing. It's true.
I think it wasn't me.
In fairness, anything can be a bong.
It's true.
Oh.
But that
It's
especially.
true if you've met stoners. And I know one's watching right now.
So thank you, Miko, for coming out tonight. I appreciate
I am
seeing you every
excited.
time. I will not mention that
Go for it. Knock yourself out.
you made Loki Hates
I
You's
did.
costume.
I made Loki.
All the
That
cloth
is-
parts of Loki Hates
Ooh.
You are made by
We need to
by Luck and
I
Spades.
don't do commissions anymore because my ADD is really
Sorry, commissioners.
I'm so sorry.
Luck and Spades is no longer in commission.
Oh yes, no, we can totally talk. I can.
Talk
I'll
shop.
show you whatever. It's
Sure.
true. Yeah, we've cosplayed one of the same characters. Can you imagine this tall, statuesque Amazon as like female Thor, and then this short ass little like chibi?
You both have female Thors. I forgot.
Yes.
Dope. All right, we're gonna
Okay.
keep moving along to our adventures.
fuck
Mr. Joshua Matic, who I just met at Strategicon OrcCon
Yes,
this
you
weekend.
did.
Now we met because you DM for the Adventures League.
Yes, I do. Every first Saturday and third Saturday of every month, I DM at the Game Empire Pasadena board game shop. And yeah,
Love it. I
it's a
love
whole day of D&D games. We'd love you guys to come over. We need players. We need DMs especially. So yeah, it would be nice to see you guys there.
Maybe I'll get involved in that.
Maybe, I don't know.
So that runs all day? How long's it go?
From 9 to 11.
9 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Yes.
Damn.
That's how you play D&D.
That's how you play D&D.
That's how you lose a girlfriend.
Oh, well, I'm already married,
Unless-
so yeah.
Answer quick. Married.
So Joshua, like, how long have you been playing? How long have you been DMing?
I started playing 2 years ago, and it was actually pretty. I feel like D&D is like super cool. Like if you're an artist, like it's a great way to. I was like going through like a writer's block and stuff, and my wife was actually the one who introduced me to D&D. Like, oh hey, there are people who like can take in random people to play D&D with, and so I went to the Game Empire shop and I just joined a game, and ever since then I've been playing. And so that's just a great way to create characters, get your mind flowing, like. And I started DMing like at the end of last year, and also like I kind of prefer it because then you create the world and you create all these different characters. Yeah, it's great.
Well, I have to say, even having played with you on Sunday, I walked up to the table and met you. As soon as the game got started, you had a nice calming presence. You weren't one of those DMs I was afraid to kill me until I was. Until I was afraid of that. And yeah, I think everybody left that table with a story that they wanted to tell, but it was, based on Dungeons and Dragons, so no one wanted to hear it.
That's the way it goes.
So thank you so much.
Thank you.
You had the smallest commute of getting here,
Yes.
but I'm not paying anyone in this room, so thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
And finally, but not fiendly, I don't know what that means, but I'm sure phenol has a meaning.
Polyphenol?
A friend and former coworker of mine,
Yeah, man.
Hector Navarro.
Thank you so much for having me, dude. It's great to see you. It's
Thank
been
you for
years.
coming.
It's been like a while. Well, man, I may have seen you at a con. I always run into
Yeah.
you at those.
Yeah, we bump in. I bump into con people, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Hey, how's it going?" And then we both
Yeah.
walk away.
But we used to work together in 3D post conversion.
Yeah.
Working on movies.
Surely the most prestigious of all post-production positions in motion pictures.
I like to bring it up just to see how people react, and then I love to talk about it, and then they'll very much feel bad real quick when I bring up how dang tough it was.
Well, there's a spectrum of I make movies 3D.
Sure.
And people think, oh, like Pixar?
Yeah.
Or
Right.
it's other visual effects people who are like, so you roto?
Yeah.
And
then it's the general populace that are like, oh, so you don't work on movies that were shot natively in 3D? I'm like, oh God, man. This is
Yeah, no, I never meet the guy who knows what native 3D is.
fair enough. Fair point.
So Hector, you are you're one of the head honchos at Geek and Sundry. You're probably what, the CEO, CFO at least.
Not even close. Not even close.
You play some, like, tell us about what you do.
I
over
did,
there.
yeah. For a while now, I've been doing stuff like this, like sort of live streamed, oftentimes role-playing games. I'll also host other shows. I do stuff over at Hyper RPG, where I do a show called Hyper Heroes, where it's me and my buddies Augustine Rios, Adam Lavick.
Oh my God,
good dudes.
I miss those guys.
Miss those guys. Where we just talk about movies and pop culture. But yeah, I do occasionally do role-playing game stuff. I just a few months ago wrapped up a Star Trek thing on Geek and Sundry.
Shield
which
of
is super
Tomorrow,
fun.
right?
Shield of Tomorrow, starring Bonnie Gordon, and I was there too.
Another former guest. I know a lot of people.
Yeah. And so we probably all know a lot of the same people.
Now, I think
that.
I saw something about you playing some role for DC Comics as like kind of an interviewer or something.
Kind of. I'm one of like a group of people that do hosting stuff for their YouTube / platform thing called DC Daily. So they just put out a video every day where it's talking about DC Comics news and updates and comic books and movies and TV or whatever, those kinds of little things. And every once in a while we get to do deep dives where it's like, okay, they've got their streaming platform called DC Universe. They put a bunch of old cartoon shows and old movies and old TV and stuff like that, and some new stuff. But like, we'll get to watch an old episode of like Batman the Animated Series and then come in and talk about it for like 15-20 minutes, while people film us. And I'm like, this is great.
That's the dream. I mean, if anyone has DC trivia, don't bother Hector with it, but he will untie that knot for you. Like,
Thank you so much. We were trying to figure out earlier, is Bucky's arm made of vibranium? To the internet, they'll know.
Choose your
They'll know.
continuity. I'm
Choose your
sure it is
continuity.
in some timeline.
yeah, I mean, there's got to be some place and time where Bucky's arm is. I'm sure in the new movies,
It would make sense, right?
after Winter Soldier,
Right? Yeah, right?
It's got to
Would
be
make sense.
the case that Wakanda provided him with a vibranium.
Yes,
bad
no,
guys
it's
got
gotta
it.
be with
Yeah.
his new arm that Shuri made. Of course it is.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely made of vibranium.
Yeah.
It's
So there
fine.
we go.
Totally.
Problem
I
solved.
forgot about Shuri.
How
there
do
you go.
forget about Shuri?
There it is. There's the answer.
She is a meme made flesh.
She's amazing.
She's delightful.
That is 100% of the threat of Shuri. Never underestimate Shuri. Okay, so guys, we're going to get started with the adventure. I'm going to kind of throw you in trial by fire style, and we're going to play it out as it goes, and we'll see if you can recover the 5 baskets of Tabbyknuckle. So, in the small town of Dirt Shallow, the gray tower of the wizard, the gray tower of Dirt Shallow looms tall over everything else. It is approximately, I don't know, let's say 65 stories tall. On a very small bulletin board, there lies a flyer which calls for adventurers. 4 adventurers approach it, 4 adventurers read it. Each of them has to make the arduous trek up 60 flights of stairs to the Tower of the Wizard. They have read the following flyer. Adventurers wanted. Wizard in need of skilled warriors to recover stolen items. Report to the Grey Tower for further instructions. Pay level 5. So,
Oh, wow.
There's a real screen.
I will have everyone at the table roll initiative to see who will be introduced first.
Oh shit! I almost rolled it normal. Like, come on, why did you bring this, you dumbass? Oh, fuck. Oh, really?
We will not be adding dex modifiers. Just tell me what you rolled.
A 1.
Shut the fuck up! Me too. We don't even see
Oh
the
my gosh,
poster.
8?
I can't read.
Holy shoot.
All right, who's the highest?
I just got a 19.
19. All right, looks like it's.
I'm assuming we were rolling 20s. I
Looks like
don't
it's gonna
know.
be
I'm the noob.
Oh my god, wait, does it fit? Just try it. Just put it in, slide it in, see if it fits. Yes. Oh my god, it's cursed.
All right,
That's a 1.
Josh, what did you get?
I'm not touching
8.
that.
Okay, you got an 8. We got a 19, an 8, and 2 1s. A tall feline figure summits the tower first. She enters the 60th floor to be greeted by a familiar figure that she met in the pilot episode of Dementia Dorks. Oh, Peppo, it's so good to see you. What are you doing here?
You put up another sign.
Okay, I need your help. Remember when you came here last time and you met Moggy? Well, someone came and they took all my stuff, and I gotta make sure to get them all back.
No one's allowed to make Moggy sad.
Okay, we gotta go talk to Moggy. And they have a private conversation. Next up, a human who is wearing what?
Standard adventuring gear.
Okay. Is there a
hood.
mask involved, or is that just the name of one of your abilities?
The mask is all of him.
Okay.
He's always in a mask.
A human man person also enters the room and introduces himself.
Good day and good evening. My name is Tueris Human. Normal human, just like you, just like everyone in this room. No doppelgangers here at all. I come from far, far south, let us all say, and I want to try my luck as an adventurer. If the great Der Orden can go against his better nature and become an adventurer, then so too can doppelgangers. Just in general, not saying there are doppelgangers here.
A tiny robed wizard turns to you wide-eyed from a conversation had with a tall female tabaxi and what looks to be a cat sitting on a desk. And the tiny wizard says, "Welcome, adventurer. My name is Tabbyknuckle. I was cursed with youth and must now recover my ancient artifacts which hold great magical power. Will you help me in my quest?"
Oh, absolutely. And in fact, I could waive the gold fee. Do you have any particular feelings towards that cat? It looks quite scrumptious.
The cat hops off of the desk and looks around the corner at you with mistrust.
I try to avoid their eye lines and like look at the cat and like my face changes like. Sorry. Getting quite hungry here.
Tabbyknuckle looks to Moggy the cat and looks to Eris and says, "I hope you get along with kitties.
Absolutely.
Because my kitties mean everything to me."
Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure. Yes.
My ears go back.
I got my eye on you, Busto. With that, let's have the other tabaxi enter. Yet another tall feline creature enters.
Tall.
And, well, tabaxi are tall, right?
No, they're average human height.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, your
Sorry.
tabaxi is 5'5" then. Perfect.
Yes, go on. Sorry, nothing.
Your tabaxi enters.
It is now.
And she introduces herself.
Greetings. I am Onyx, and I see there is some gold to be had.
She looks around the room and sees that there's actually another cat person standing in the room as well as another cat. Do you have any special cat greetings for each other?
I give you a sniff.
Okay.
Pardon me, we don't know each other that well. And also, perched on her shoulder is a peregrine falcon.
Oh, you have a falcon? All right, I'm going to have to make that happen.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Tabbyknuckle greets you, tiny wizard, and says, "Welcome, I'm Tabbyknuckle. I'm sure your future adventuring mates can tell you about the predicament I am in, but needless to say, your help is needed. Thank you for coming, and also, you have a beautiful coat."
Thank you. I work on it regularly.
Well, please make yourself comfortable. Will you wait at least one more adventure before we can begin? So Onyx may go about and check out some of the stuff in the study here, and finally, because of the tiny legs and all,
Yes.
a gnome scuttles his way up the stairs.
Did I walk up all 65 flights
You
of
did.
stairs?
You did. I'm not going to make anybody roll for exhaustion.
This is a penthouse up at the top?
It is. So Nimble finally makes it up the 60th floor and introduces himself.
Oh, hi everybody. Sorry I'm so late. There's a lot of flight of stairs, and I'm just a little guy. My name's Nimble of the Ninny Muggins clan, and I'd just like to answer that ad. I saw an ad, so.
Oh, hello, Nimble. Listen, my name's Tabbyknuckle. I'm not a gnome or nothing, but I'm just a tiny wizard right now because I was cursed with the incredible youth spell and cannot cast spells like I used to until I regain my full age. However, I must regain 3 of the remaining magical items which were stolen from me. I can transport you to the areas in which they reside, but I must make you promise that when you find them, you will not try to open the baskets in which they are held. And you must also be very careful with them, for they are fragile and will be easily damaged.
There's not yarn inside, is there?
No yarn.
You sure?
Just trust me. They are dangerous but very precious magical artifacts. Will you help me on my quest?
Absolutely.
Can I try to gauge this guy a little bit? Can I try to
that's
do
what
that?
you do.
Okay, yeah. I'd like to do that. I'd like to try to perceive if I can see what's up with this guy. Yeah.
So Nimble is going to roll Insight, which you have an extra proficiency in. If you look up at the top left-hand corner, I believe you get a plus 11 to Insight because
Whoa.
of your particular class and subclass.
Oh my goodness. Where is that?
You
Where's
see
the-
upper left-hand corner, underlined in green.
right here. Oh my gosh, it's a plus 11.
Yeah. So roll me a d20 and add
Cool.
11 to whatever you roll.
No problem. Here we go. Cool. I rolled a 20.
Right.
So I have a 31.
You are from Dirt Shallow.
That's right.
And in your mind only, other players, you know that Tabbyknuckle is not the Wizard of the Great Tower.
What?
You know that the Wizard of the Great Tower does have an apprentice. Oh. But this is not the wizard.
This is not the wizard. And
Or at least, unless it's the wizard who's been de-aged several years, this person might not be who they're claiming to be.
with my insight, do I know who the wizard is? The original wizard's name?
You know the wizard Tichondrius is the Wizard of the Great Tower. Nobody
I just mean the ones
nobody else knows that. Keep that in mind. We are role playing, not metagaming this.
Tichondrius. Okay.
Right. So,
Okay. Sure. It sounds good. Question.
yes,
I don't know if you saw my hand. I'm a little guy.
I'm a little guy too. I'm right here with you.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
Can I ask about the payment of 5? Will that happen?
Payment level 5. That's standard adventurer terms for 150 gold pieces. But however, I'm a little short on gold pieces, but I do have this. Tabbyknuckle produces a pouch which contains several large gems of differing colors. Each is worth, by your estimation, approximately 500 gold pieces.
500?
Right. So treasure can easily be awarded by Tabbyknuckle with the assets that Tabbyknuckle carries on hand.
And it's shiny.
Correct. Tabbyknuckle motions to a set of stairs leading up to the 61st floor. Would you be so kind as to accompany me to your quest?
I guess. I didn't know we had to go over one more flight of stairs. I thought
just
60
one
was
more.
enough.
I have the doorways to where you are going, but if you look on the desk in the study here, you will see one of the baskets in which I keep the artifacts. This one is empty, but the ones you will be finding are much like this. Producer Tim, can we get a quick ping on the basket in the study with... let me see if I can do it.
I think it's right by that cat butt.
It is. The cat's butt is right on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cat butt basket.
So yeah.
If it's important, the cat will sit on it.
All right. So I'm going to bring you all up to the 61st floor right now. Here we go.
One more flight, buddy. We're almost there.
The 4 adventurers emerge into a room that is shaped much like the last. However, it contains 3 glowing portals, a silver one, a green one, and a red one. You look around, and each of the portals emanates a different sort of vibration. Some of you get better or worse feelings from some of them than others, but more or less, none of them seem all that pleasant. Tabbyknuckle points to each and says, "Each of these doors leads to a location of one of my baskets, and I need you to go and brave whatever dangers await you there. As you can see, one of the baskets has already been recovered and is on this table here. You look to a table, and there's a purple basket, and another is over here. And actually, that one's on the table as well. So there's a blue and a purple basket that have already been recovered. The adventurers that came to recover those were not careful enough with the artifacts, and so I had to dismiss them before their charge was complete."
And how did you go about dismissing them?
Well, I sent them home.
Intact?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not trying to hold anybody. I just want to get my baskets back, okay?
That seems legit.
So, it's up to you to decide which of the 3 doors to approach.
What does each one feel like?
To you, Pepper, the green one emanates a very earthy feel. It has a very natural. It smells of the wild, but it smells of an environment which is not particularly savory to your race and class. Like you can kind of get a feeling of not wanting to get damp or cold. The silver one has a vibe that's completely alien to you. It doesn't have any sort of like hominess to it at all. And the red one just seems real bad. The red one just seems like it's just a real shitty place to be. That's the vibe that Pepper gets from each of the portals.
Okay.
Any preferences to anybody?
I love the color green. She hasn't bothered to perceive anything. She just sees shiny color and glowy portal.
Onyx approaches the green portal. Does anyone else follow behind?
Absolutely.
Onyx, you feeling brave? You're just going to step through?
Well, now that she's closer and, maybe a little bit of perception now,
You can't really see much. You get like a sort of muffled sense of flowing water, and you get a little whiff of low tide-ish, sort of
Never mind.
a bank, like a river bank.
Never mind water.
All right, is there a different one you want to try?
That seems moist.
For the silver one, when you say it has an alien feel, is it like an alien, like a great old one type of alien?
It seems cold and sterile.
Cold and sterile. Like my last girlfriend.
Wow!
Wait, we
Taking
dated?
shots. Sounds like my wife. Am I right? Jeez.
I was going to say it sounds like
She's
my
watching
heart.
right now, my man.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily seem ominous or unwelcoming. However, it doesn't give you a vibe of being particularly welcoming. Like it's like a hospital or I mean it's like a modern hospital.
It feels clinical.
Yeah.
Sterile.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
That type of sterile. Okay.
At least it's not damp.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least there's no algae.
I'd like to do a little bit of sneaking.
You want to sneak?
I want to sneak. I want to while everybody's kind of making their decision. I want to keep my eye on Tabbyknuckle.
Tabbyknuckle's looking very expectantly at all of you.
Okay. So he's got his eyes on everybody.
Tabbyknuckle is wringing hands and just looking expectantly. Please, we'll show it on time. Oh, I forgot to give you something. Look, Tabbyknuckle holds out 4 stones. If you keep these on your person, they will reveal to you the exits when you go where you're going, and the gates will be invisible to your enemies.
Okay, I'll take one.
All right.
Hands out for 4 stones, which, as long as you keep them somewhere on your person, the portals are readily apparent to you and not at all transparent.
Well,
yeah.
I'm happy with going with what everybody else wants to pick. It's okay. I'll just go along for the ride. I want to keep my eyes on those 2 baskets on the table. Do I get anything from those baskets? The purple
the baskets
and the blue.
are actually, the lids are off and they're empty.
Okay. They're just baskets.
They've already been.
I see. The treasure
excavated.
has been excavated. Okay.
Is there room to sit in one?
You could make an I fits I sits sort of thing in there, but you'd have to get up on a table, and Tabbyknuckle's kind of getting a little worried that you guys aren't going to step through any of these portals at this point.
Perhaps we go through the green one. Green, this color of life. How could it be that bad?
Wow, you haven't had much contact with a lot of living things.
Oh yeah. What is plant?
Ooh.
Anyway, silver 'tis.
Silver? All right.
I'm not in the mood for wet. And I want to try new things. This feels new.
All right, silver is new?
Sure.
Silver is new.
All right, the 4 adventurers step through the silver portal. You guys with your pardon phrase. As you step through the portal, you enter an all-metal, what we now know as stainless steel room. There are 4 square columns that hold up the roof of this place. And in front of you, let's get that ambience a little lower. And in front of you, there are what seem to be rank and file, some sort of clockwork beings. The first row of 5 are globular shaped. The second row are more rectangular. The third row are pyramid shaped. The fourth row of 2 are block shaped. And the fifth is a single star shaped being. All of these hum and whir with mechanical sounds of metal clinking against metal. As you enter, they all turn to face you as if an army that's been taught to turn at the same time. The first all beep once. That's 5 robots that emit 1 beep apiece. Hold on just a second. Hold for beeps.
Oh, that was 5.
That was.
Okay. The second row, each beep twice. 4 sets of 2 beeps.
There they are.
The third row, each of the 3 beeps 3 times. Fourth row, there are 2 of them, beep 4 times. The fifth one beeps 5 times. They stand statue still. The adventurers are left confronted by an army of robotic beings. They need to make a decision on how to proceed forward.
I'm sorry.
Do I see visible gears?
The
working?
entire room, there is a window at the far end. Outside it, you can see massive towers of clockwork gears, cogs, and levers moving. Gears taller than the gray tower of Dirt Shallow. Massive machinery running, all in perfect unison. None of it rusted, all of it shining under the sun.
What kind of place is this?
Pepper, roll for history.
Okay. 20? Okay.
D20. And add whatever your history bonus is.
History. +4, and it's 18.
18 plus 4. You roll a 22.
Somehow.
You know that you have heard of a place called Mechanus. It is a plane outside the material plane, and it is a plane of pure order. Everything that exists here serves a mechanical god which turns in unison with the rest of the wheels of the universe. Chaos has no place here.
Could I disguise as something in the first row, as a robot from the first row?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. So Tueris is going to try and like look away. This bird, and I'm gonna become one of the first row robots. I'm gonna try and step past their row, and also try to make. I can mimic their beeping, if possible.
Okay. So, Tueris, you turn into a orb-shaped robot that has legs, and you make a beeping sound. Which beeping sound do you make?
The first row beeping.
Single beep.
Single beep. Okay.
Okay, let me hear it. Beep. Okay. Beep. The first row of robots, as you step into their ranks, turn towards you, and they have no idea how to arrange themselves now that there are 6 rather than 5. And so they spread out.
Uh-oh.
They move a little this way, a little this way, a little this way, and they make room for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Huh.
And they center themselves in the room.
Okay, cool.
Keeping in mind, you look exactly like them now.
Yeah. I'm just gonna continue, and when they do it, I just continue beeping in unison whenever.
The first one beeps. Beep. The second one beeps. The third one beeps. Fourth one. Tueris. Beep. The fifth one. All right. They have welcomed you into their fold.
I'm glad to be part of something.
That guy wasn't a human.
Neither are you.
Well, right, but that guy was pretending to be a human. At least I know that I'm dealing with 2 other tabaxi.
The rest of the 5 original orb-shaped robots turn to face the 3 remaining adventurers.
Onyx casts her peregrine falcon off her shoulder to have it scout the room from an aerial view.
Okay, let me get a falcon token real quick. Let's get you a falcon. Sure, that's the shadow of a falcon.
Paskra.
All right, your falcon flies into the room. Does it just circle around the room?
If explore from an overhead view.
All right, it's
if
not a
there's
huge
anything
room.
Past the other, the
Yeah. All right, it flies over them and it, makes a loop and comes back and it's sort of just looping around the room.
So there's no other.
There are no
visible
other
entrances,
enemies.
exits, well, not even an enemy.
Far behind you is a hallway that leads out of this room. However, you can see that on the metal table at the very front of the room, way ahead of you, through all the enemies or through all these mechanical beings, is a silver basket. So your falcon can report to you in whichever way it would that there is no other hidden enemy in this room.
Are the columns completely smooth? Is there any way to get purchase on them?
No,
Okay.
everything is stainless steel.
Well,
Smooth stainless steel.
rivets. Okay.
I'd like to try to get the, I guess, shorter tabaxi's attention. Hi. Hey.
You
Hey.
get-
Yes.
Hey, it's me.
Hello.
Hi.
I wish I could have one of you as a pet.
That's offensive. Hi. I'm Nimble. I didn't get your name earlier. Nobody introduced themselves to me.
That's okay.
It's okay. No, it happens all the time. I'm a little guy.
It's just a business arrangement anyway.
Sure, that's true.
I'm Onyx.
Onyx, hi. Could you maybe get your falcon, which is lovely, to go pick up that basket?
Well, that's certainly what I was thinking.
Great minds think alike, I guess.
What does that have to do with you?
Wow.
I'm also a great mind.
So offensive. All right, so Onyx, not here to make friends, here to win. Understood.
Gems, motherfucker!
All right, so the Falcon can be commanded to do what you want, Onyx. So what are you going to do?
Well, how about the Falcon go and try and circle and pick it up with its talons, even though it's kind of a smaller Falcon.
All right, the Falcon alights on top of the basket, and
Above illumination, underneath, it is auto-illuminated.
the Falcon is lit up, is what you're saying?
No, I'm asked. You said there was a light on the basket.
No, a light.
Oh, no, it alights. It
Oh, I
comes
get
to
it.
a light landing upon the basket. Right.
Blonde under the colored hair.
So the Falcon lands on it, and those machines go nuts. They start beeping their heads off. They all turn towards the Falcon and seem to be beeping in a panic now.
I would like to. So this is from Sanathars. I'd like to cast Phantasmal Force,
Okay.
and it'll create a copy of the basket. And suppose they must succeed on an intelligence saving throw, and if they fail, they will rationalize its existence.
They'll rationalize the Falcon's existence?
They will rationalize the basket's existence.
Oh,
Duplicating the basket.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's... How large of an area does that get cast over?
It's 60 feet. I just create a basket. As she's lifting it up, I want to create another basket right underneath.
Okay,
Simul that.
so you're gonna make it seem as if this Falcon is pulling a basket out of a stationary basket that remains in place.
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough. There's no DC save against that or anything.
Intelligence saving throw. For my DC is 14.
Okay, so they each have to do an intelligence save against 14. So let's do that save to see which of them are satisfied to see a basket that stays still. Let's start with the front row of guys. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice for you.
Okay.
They don't seem that intelligent. They just
Ooh,
eat
natural
once.
20. So the entire first row now kind of is not happy that there are two baskets in play.
What?
The second row do the same. Okay, same thing.
Another natural 20.
We're gonna find out right now. The second ones, they don't seem to be bothered by it at all.
Okay. So far.
The third row. I should open separate tabs for this. Yeah. I figured it was gonna be that. Second row, they are also pretty pissed off. Oh no, the third row is pretty pissed off. The fourth row,
Shapes.
they don't care. And
Squares
the
don't
fifth
care.
row, oh, he cares.
Star
Oh
cares.
boy, that's a lot.
So, first row, third row, and fifth row are now all real mad at that Falcon. Let's, I guess, have everyone roll initiative.
Oh my gosh.
With a
Everything is a 20 except
Unless
for
otherwise specified.
Except for pretty much weapons,
Okay.
yeah, or spells.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, so let's actually
not
add
bad.
you all. Add turn, and also roll for your Falcon.
Does the Falcon have a name?
Still thinking about it. God damn it.
Peregrine Falcon.
I'm going to
Standard.
call her
Chirpy.
Pastraw.
What is it? Chubby?
Chirpy.
Chirpy?
Chirpy.
Oh, I like chubby better, but that's fine.
Well, that's nice.
All right.
It's now chirpy. Thanks for putting the pressure on.
Oh, seeing that my plan worked, can I cast Mage Armor on myself?
Mage armor.
really,
What is that? An action or a bonus action?
It's an action, unfortunately.
I'm gonna have to make you wait for that.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Remind me what we add to initiative.
Whatever your dex modifier is.
Your
You
dex,
should have a
okay.
field that says initiative.
Yeah, it's blank.
Oh no, yeah. So add your dex. All right, we said first, third, so I don't even need those or those. All right, everyone tell me your initiatives.
I rolled an 8 plus my 4 modifier is a 12.
12. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
17 total.
Okay.
15. And 8 for the hawk.
Okay.
Or, well, actually, no, plus dex, so that's 11. Sorry.
Okay, 11 for the hawk.
And 15 for me.
8. And 15 for Pepper. And what did we say Onyx was?
Falcon. 15.
15 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see what the first row gets.
Uh-oh.
Good boy.
Okay, not great.
This world is cold and sterile, and I don't like it.
It's pretty tough. And there's a lot of beeping, too. It makes you
Yeah.
think of your alarm clock.
Mm.
And that's never fun.
It is a lot of sensory input. I'm getting a little puffed.
That's good for you guys. That's them.
Uh-oh.
And then let's do this guy. All right. Looks like the big guy in the front is going to move first.
The star?
Yeah, the star. Cool. So, yeah, he's pretty mad at you guys.
Oh dear.
And he has a speed of 40, which means
Gracious.
he's just going to run right up to the front, and he's going to stop right in front of you, Nimble. And he's going to make 5 beeps real quick. He demands beep, 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 beep. That being said, to Eris, it is now your turn.
Ooh, so he didn't attack him, huh? He just beeped in his
well,
face?
it seems like he's very much on his way to attacking.
Okay.
However, within the 6 seconds allotted, he was just barely able to get there.
Oh, okay.
For all we know, that beeping could be an attack in this realm. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
told you off. Gosh, I have to use my action to cast Mage Armor on myself to bring my AC up to 16 then.
Okay.
I will...
Now, keep in mind, you're still disguised.
Oh, that's true, huh?
You are. So you
forgot
don't
about that.
necessarily need to do that.
Okay, we'll see how far I go. Could I trade places with a red square in front of me?
Yes. Are you going to transform into the red square?
I will transform into the red square.
Okay. So you move up. You make a sound that goes... And you move up.
I roll out.
All right, and you move into that area. So yes, that happens, and now it's going to be Pepper's turn.
Oh dear. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I would like to see if I can walk past the front row without being bothering them.
The front row has not taken out its weapons. However, the second row seems... Oh no, the first row does have its weapons out.
Oh, they have visible weapons?
They will attack you, yes.
Oh, that's what those are.
They're all holding daggers and javelins.
With no arms. I am fascinated, but now is not the time to investigate.
They do have arms. I just don't have tokens that are appropriate.
Okay. You said they were spherical.
They are. They're spherical. They just have little dangly arms and legs off the bottom of them.
That sounds adorable. They look like toys, but now
If
it's
you
not
remember
the
the cartoon series Reboot, there were what were called sprites, and they had little circular sprites and they had little square sprites. They're like the circular sprites.
Okay. All right, they have their weapons out. Can I pass them without engaging? Is that an option that is available to me?
You could use the disengage action. I believe as a rogue, you can use the disengage action as a bonus action
Okay.
and just generally run through the entire crowd, should you be so inclined.
I don't know what's what. Let's try that.
All right, so where do you want to end up?
I mean, let's see. How far can I move? I'm trying to look on here.
You should say speed in the upper right-hand part.
Where am I? Oh, here. Ah, there we go. 30 feet.
All right, so you have a 30-foot move speed. You can make it approximately as far as the triangular pyramid-shaped guys. However, if you use your dash action as well as your bonus action to disengage, you can move 60 feet, which will get you, as I believe, up to the basket table.
Now, is the falcon still flying around with the real basket in the air?
The falcon is holding onto the basket, and it is lifting off as we speak.
Okay, so that won't help us at all.
It's eventually going to start flying with the basket.
Yes, and the falcon is capable of lifting the weight of the basket?
Sure, let's say.
Okay, so that isn't going to help.
Okay, so you don't want to make the run.
I do not want to do that because what is the point? I
Wait,
am...
can I try to get her attention?
Yes, please.
Yeah, we have
Hey.
Spider-Man dialogue here, so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can say as much as you want.
Hey, tall Tabaxi, can you throw me? Can she throw me? I'm just a little guy.
She could throw you, but probably not.
Not 60 feet?
Not 60
Not,
feet.
probably not 60 feet.
Yeah, it would be. You would end up right in the middle.
Okay.
It would be a crowd surfing situation.
Okay, so they're all pointing at us. They're all mad at us. Do we know how long it's going to take the falcon to get back to us?
What's the Falcon's flight speed?
60-foot flight.
60 foot. The Falcon within 6 seconds will be able to move back to you. However, since the Falcon is not holding a stone, it doesn't know which portal. It doesn't know where the portal is.
Okay, so my dust of disappearance will not be helpful with this. Oh, okay. That's the sound of.
It couldn't hurt. Like you could use the dust of disappearance, and you would disappear.
Okay, but would the falcon be able to find us? Would your falcon be able to find you?
It has a telekinetic.
Oh yeah, so
telepathic.
the Falcon can see
Oh,
through.
well
your-
then I'm
Yeah,
using that.
Yeah.
Falcon,
No, that's-
guys.
That's probably.
I'm
I gotta
using.
get a falcon.
All right, then I'm going to use the dust of disappearance on us.
All right, Pepper runs
Look at its
betwixt
head. Oh,
the
Betwixt.
three of you and spreads the dust of disappearance amongst you. Now that's what is it? 5 foot or 10 foot?
10 foot for a 2d4 for 2d4 minutes. We
That's
are
like a whole
revealed,
fucking battle.
guys. We are revealed when we attack or cast a spell. So don't do that.
All right, roll 2d4.
All right, I've got one
Here,
d4.
borrow.
Thank you. 4.
All right. For the next
16
4
minutes.
minutes, you
Oh, never mind. I get it.
are
Math.
Invisible.
indivisible.
All three of us?
All three of you, plus the star-shaped machine in front of you,
Oh, balls.
plus the 2.
Is the robot a creature though?
Yes.
Yes.
Anything the dust touches gets turned invisible.
Oh, bag of dicks.
So you all get turned invisible.
And can we move around invisibly, or do we have to stay in this
As
area
long as
of
you don't
effect?
attack or cast any
Got it.
spells, you do not become visible.
Perfect.
So we need the falcon to get back to us, and then we can just take the basket and run.
All right.
Just hop backwards. We're right there. I get it. Okay. I'm not very smart.
The robots begin to beep very loudly. Beep, 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 beep. They are
Here,
going
my
nuts.
My ears.
beep
are-
along with them.
Is that too loud?
No, it's fine.
No, I'm in character. So it's called act.
We're freaking out in character.
All right, Onyx, your person is up, not your bird.
Yes, I can see it. That's a really useful tool up there. Fuck! I can't do shit, huh?
I mean, you can move
Oh,
around.
this is well. Yeah. Why would I move from one fart from the portal? Like seriously. Give me 1 minute.
You can just stand there. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yes,
Does-
I'm so aware, but sometimes strategy helps.
Does using your telepathic connection count as a spell?
I don't think so.
No,
We just
no,
have
it's not
a
a spell.
bond.
It's just it's an
Ooh.
ongoing effect.
Okay.
It's my familiar, my
Ooh.
I'm familiar with it.
Patronus. I'm totally ignoring that because it was a really.
It's not a
shitty
ghost
pun.
owl. It's a real owl. It's a real
Not a
falcon.
fucking owl. I mean, I love owls, but never mind. Okay, wait. Reaction, action. I'm engaging. Blah, blah, blah. I would like to hold action.
Okay.
Ready to cast the spell Hold Person on Star Guy if and when it attacks us.
Okay, holding action for an attacking robot. Ooh. Got it. Next up, Nimble. You are invisible, and you know it. Clap your hands. Thank you.
Okay. All right. I'm going to try to very calmly tell my teammates here that I think I know what can get us out of this. So one of my feature names is I have a Watcher's Eye, which means my experience is enforcing the law, and dealing with lawbreakers. It gives me a feel for local laws and criminals. I can easily find the local outpost of the Watch, Guards, or a similar organization, and just as easily pick out the dens of criminal activity in a community. I'm far more likely to be welcomed in an organization of guards than I am in like a criminal activity place, which means that I feel like they here live by order.
Right.
Everything is them freaking out because the order has been disrupted.
Okay.
There's chaos that has been introduced. So my plan is I'm going to use my little legs and run as fast as I can, which is 25 feet speed,
Sure.
to get as far as I can across the room because I'm a natural illusionist. I'm a natural illusionist. I have a minor illusion that I can cast.
Okay.
So I can create an illusion, and my plan is to go over there and create a duplicate basket. That hasn't been created yet, has it?
The duplicate basket
but
has
nobody
been, only half of the robots
Buy
are
it.
distracted by
Okay.
it. And casting that spell will make you not invisible anymore.
That's true. That is true.
But
You are so nice for a DM.
if
Like,
well, this is stuff that you know as a
That's
person
true.
who lives in this world. However, as someone who knows about law and lawmakers and law keepers and law breakers, you know that there is no use for law here.
Right.
Everything is naturally lawful.
in order. It's natural. Yes.
And so there's no real place for you to be welcome, nor is there a place for you to be unwelcome. It's simply a world where you are judged by your actions, and being invisible is probably the biggest advantage you have right now.
Well, I feel like the chaos that's been introduced into this system is throwing everything out of whack, and I feel like half of these beings don't buy into the illusion that Tueris set up. So, I don't know. I'm going to try to run over to that basket still. Or at
Right.
least run across the room silently, invisibly, 25 feet, as far as I can go.
Okay, now with a dash action, you can make it 50 feet and make it within 10 feet of the basket.
I'll be within 10 feet of the basket.
correct.
Great.
So you don't have to do any extra stuff, although you could, but yeah, you get to next to the basket.
Okay.
That's going to be your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Nimble has done it. The mono drones, having had their ranks broken by Tueris, plus having two of them disappear, panic. They immediately start to rush towards the center.
Oh dear.
And they bump into the invisible ones, which causes what constitutes a small attack. The invisible ones are then turned uninvisible?
The word you're looking for is visible.
Yes. They are now uninvisibilized, which is the term I like much better. Thank you very much. And one of them even bumps into the 5-armed one. And so all the robots are now back into the physical realm of being able to be seen. Did I reveal him? Yeah, I did. Okay, so they all bump into each other, and they're real mad, and they're real confused. And then everything's chaos, but they just beep at each other. And they all turn towards the Falcon now. So they move back into their ranks using the remainder of their movement. And the first one throws his javelin And he beeps as he does it. He rolls. What is the armor class of the Falcon?
13.
13. All right, he misses. The second one beeps as he throws his javelin.
Oh dear.
He misses as well. Goddamn. The third one throws his javelin. Misses as well.
Come on,
Fourth.
Sharpie.
He hits. He hits
6.
for 6 hit points.
It goes.
Falcon is
Oh!
dead. What?
No,
Oh,
it's
no.
just out of the material plane.
Okay. Dead Falcon. Got it.
Fuckface.
The fifth.
A burb.
The fifth holds on to his javelin. And then the spherical drone sprites seem to be satisfied with the job they've done. The basket remains. It falls a foot back onto the table next to its duplicate magical basket. Who's up next? It's gonna be the Tri-Drones. They are also very confused, but they have no target, and so they simply wait. The cubic ones do nothing as well, and the duo drones, now that there are 5 of them instead of 4, all choose to rearrange themselves as well, and so they move into rank beside the spherical shaped ones. All right, it's gonna be the star-shaped drone is confused. It beeps 5 times. It's in an empty room with 2 baskets, and it rushes back to examine what is going on. And it ends up right meow. And it stands right next to Nimble. You know what? I'm actually going to have it try to occupy the same... Nimble, give me a dex roll.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Give me a dexterity roll. It's going to be a pretty easy one.
So I got 13. Then I add my modifier to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so 17.
You easily sidestep
Ooh,
the
yes.
pentadrone.
See, I can see it coming.
Avoiding it bumping into you and causing you to become visible. Okay. The pentadrone has moved. To Eris, you are now standing in rank with the oblong, rectangular-shaped robots.
If I pass through them, are we still in combat? Like, will they attack of opportunity?
We are still in combat. They recognize you as one of their own, though.
Okay. I will. All right. I'll take whatever attacks of opportunity are coming my way, but I want to move right up next to the star shape and like transform into star shape as I go.
Oh.
All right. So you transform. You are now identical to the pentadrone.
And then
And you move right up next to it. What's your movement speed?
30.
Your movement speed is 30. Yeah, you get there.
And I want to like point at him, an invasion of the body snatcher style, open my mouth and go.
All right, so you're gonna make a sound that sounds like a scream.
I'm gonna make it sound like the sound he makes, and
Okay.
like say
You make 5 beeps.
Okay.
All right.
like that.
You make an accusatory 5
Yeah, it's
beeps.
an accusatory 5 beeps.
Okay. The rest of the drones immediately lockstep turn towards your pentadrone, and they want to know what's going on. All right, Pepper, what are you doing?
The Falcon thing didn't work out as I had hoped, so using the advantage of that distraction that's going on, I am now going to take my 60-foot run.
60-foot run. Now, yes. Yeah, sure. You know what? There's no reason not to do that. So you can do that unhindered. It will take you 55 feet to get to the front of the room. As a tabaxi, you can double your speed for a turn. So you could actually use your sprint action and then double it to 120 feet of running. However, if you grab that basket, the basket's still visible.
Crap, that was my next question. And I can only use the Dust of Disappearance on once.
That's gone.
Yeah, that's
Your
gone.
Dust of Disappearance is completely gone.
I gotta stock up.
And it's only
Okay.
good for creatures.
Yeah, and it's only good for creatures. Can I use that speed to go back?
Yeah,
To
you
go
can
in and back?
You can grab the basket and run all the way back. The creatures may try to attack you as you're running through them,
Mm-hmm.
but only the ones that you're close enough to take a melee attack from.
I feel like that is probably our best chance at this point.
All right, let's do it. Pepper runs to the front of the room, grabs the basket. In the perception of the robots, they see one of the baskets. So, which basket do you take? There are now two of
Ah,
them.
crap. Well, one of them is physical and the other one isn't.
Yeah, but
It
it's
was an
still
illusion. It's an illusion. If I touch one and it doesn't...
North or south? I'll give you a hint.
The falcon moved a little bit, so I'm going to say...
The southern one is not directly in the center of the table.
You're such a nice DM.
It's a 2-hour stream, guys.
I know.
We gotta get these
a-
baskets back.
Except that I am a dingbat and don't know what that means. I'm going to go for south.
Going for south, correct. All right.
Thanks.
You pick up the physical basket and you begin to haul ass back to the portal.
I
which
skitter
you can
my
see.
tiny kitty butt.
Oh, that's moving the pentadrone. The pentadrone sees that you are trying to run away, and it tries to attack you, and it hits for 7.
Does it just see the basket moving? It's not sure what is moving the basket?
No, actually, you know what? Roll Dex for me.
Okay.
Let's try and have it steal the basket from midair.
9 plus 5, 14.
14. Okay.
It better do it carefully,
Oh, it better.
or I will have a mad.
Yeah, it gets a 16. So it manages to grab hold of the basket. Now roll strength.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. 12.
Okay. It also rolls a 12. The two of you are locked in
Basket combat.
Would you call-
a basket pulling contest.
Would you call this grapple an attack? Because that would
It is
trigger my
now
hold action.
it is now an attack, and Pepper is visible.
Ah, fuck nuggets.
But that does trigger my hold person spell.
Okay.
Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
What's the range on that?
60 feet.
Perfect. Okay, wisdom save.
Thank you.
Fail, motherfucker.
All right, wisdom save. Here we go. That's going to be a fail. So,
It is.
it is held and cannot move from the place it is standing. However, it still maintains its hold on the basket.
Help.
All right. Next up. Oh, Onyx, you got to take your turn. I'm going to let you go at this time as well because you just used your...
It was my last.
Yeah,
It was my last turn,
sure.
technically. No,
it's
yeah, I
not
did,
actually
no.
legal what we're doing right now, but I'm going to say it
No,
is.
seriously, why?
Like,
Because it was my hold action from my last turn.
because I promise not to get into the minutia of D&D 5e rules on this broadcast.
That sounds like a really good promise.
All right, so you get to take another turn. You do. It benefits you.
Does it? Because
I
I'm
mean,
still invisible, and
you can
I'm just
hang up
like.
You can just
I
hang
guess
out there.
you know what? I can. I can hold another action.
Help.
How?
Bitch, you on your own. I'm still invisible.
You're welcome.
Now, you're
Every-
also a very fast tabaxi. If
So?
you manage to pull that
I
basket
have
free,
no strength. She's a cat. She ain't stupid.
well,
That's arguable.
she certainly
with
is
some cats.
indecisive.
Anyway, holding action for Eldritch Blast against. Let's just do Star Guy again.
Okay,
gonna
so
stay there 'cause
you're
the
just going to hold
portal's
action. Now, you
nearby.
are visible. They will start attacking you.
But why am I visible?
You cast a spell.
Oh, fuck me, you're right. God, I can't, okay, yeah, you know what, then I can run. Or no, I can just Eldritch Blast Star Guy from here. 'Cause
Eldritch Blast.
The door's right there, why would
All
I
right,
go?
roll for Eldritch Blast.
Ay, ay, ay. That is a 16.
16 hits. How much damage?
1d10. Oh my god, I know this.
Eldritch
That
Blast is
is-
what? Is it 2 different blasts?
One beam for this.
Oh, 1 beam? Okay.
Well, actually, it's 2 beams at 5th level.
Yeah, so you can do 2 beams. So roll a second
So-
hit.
8 and a 1, 9 points.
Okay, the first one hits, the second one doesn't.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was a single attack point. So I need to do,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
you did 9 damage the first time? You did 9 damage. 8 and a 1.
1 for each bolt. Because I did my attack, and it does 2.
But you have to roll a second attack roll.
Okay. That one misses.
Okay, so you got 8 damage. So
Yes.
20. Okay. Cool. All right, so that just happened. Are you going to move at all?
Nope, the door
Cool.
looks great.
Nimble, what are you doing, Nimble? You're one of the only invisible people left.
I know, and I want to say that way. So,
Now, you do have fast hands,
I do.
meaning that you won't have to make the strength check. You can just nimble that basket right on out of there.
that's what I call me that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do that because I'm just a little guy.
Just a little guy.
I'm just gonna run under the tabaxi and this star creature locked in a tug of war.
It's called a pentadrone. Thank you.
Pentadrone.
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 I
Pentadrone.
love their music.
Yeah.
Pentadronix.
I don't know if I like that.
It's really avant-garde for its time. Mm-hmm. Pentadrone.
I'm just gonna grab that basket and run it as far as I can.
Give me a sleight of hand roll.
Okay.
You'd
you
have
got it.
to be super bad to make this not happen.
Yeah.
D20, and it'll get the sleight of hand
There
modifier.
it is. Which is a +4. Here we go. Here we
Well,
go.
maybe you don't get such a
1
Yeah.
3.
That's all we have.
I rolled an 11 + 4, 15.
11 plus 4. I believe it gets that. Yeah, it fails.
Oh no!
Son of a
No,
motherless.
you succeed. The
Oh,
pentadrone
yeah.
fails. All right, the basket is now in your hands. However, you are visible. As a free action, you can do disengage and then just run your
Run.
full.
As far as I can
Yes.
with disengage. Okay, then I'll do that. I guess it's 25 feet.
25 feet gets
Yeah.
you between 2 tri-drones.
Great.
All right. Beep, beep, beep. I like that eraser sound.
I know, right? I was over erasing.
Alarms are
It worked
sounding.
really well within this ambiance.
All right. The monodrones, only one of them has a javelin remaining, and it throws it at Nimble. However, I don't believe it hits.
Ooh.
Okay, the rest of them move on Nimble. And it
Uh-oh.
swings a dagger and misses. Other one also swings a dagger and also misses. This one also swings a dagger and also. What? No, that one hits for 5.
Oh.
Read to me your uncanny dodge.
Yes, as a reaction, I have the damage of an attack from an attacker that I can see.
You half it.
I have
Do you
it.
have to roll for that?
I mean, it's pronounced halve
Halve.
with a soft V.
Half it.
It doesn't say that I have to roll unless it says Rogue 5. I think that's on 96. I don't know what
It's
that is.
telling you to look at the player's handbook, but
Oh, Player's Handbook 96. Yeah. So it's a reaction, and I half the damage
Cool.
of an attack from an
Alright.
attacker I can see.
You take 2 damage.
Oh, criminy!
You're
Ouch!
fine. You're fine.
Ow.
Don't be a little gnome about
Ninny
it.
Muggins.
All right. So yeah, they all attack you. This guy also moves, but he can't actually get in attacking range, nor can this guy. So he's gonna end up right there.
Oh my.
So you are surrounded. All right, Nimble has gone. They all went. The 3 tri-drones also attack you. First one misses. Second one hits for 5. You can't take another reaction, so you're going to take that 5.
Oh no!
The third one throws a javelin at you, and it misses. So, tri-drones have gone. The quadrones still are looking at the illusory basket that's sitting on the table and are just fine.
Yeah.
As are the duo drones. The pentadrone, however, is now very, very mad. It advances towards Nimble, and it takes 2 opportunity attacks. So, actually, first it's going to make 2 attacks. It's going to attack 2 Eris. No. It's going to just attack Pepper.
Oh.
It's going to miss.
Yay.
Then it's going to move towards Nimble, and it takes an opportunity attack from at least Pepper. So Pepper, whatever melee attack you have, whether that's a short sword or
I've got, let's see, Cat's Claw and Rapier.
rapier. Make your
Yeah,
rapier attack.
Rapier. All right. So, that's Rapier is 1d8 plus 5.
You roll the d20 first
Okay.
and add the attack modifier.
8.
8 plus.
8 plus, where's my attack modifier? Help.
It should say attack modifier in one of the columns and just have a plus whatever.
2 hit.
Rapier?
Is it under 2 hit?
Oh, yes.
Plus
hit.
8. Plus 8.
Plus 8, so is that 8 plus 8?
Yes.
That's a hit.
Yay!
All right, what's the damage?
Now I roll the d8?
Yes.
Okay. This one? Yes. This. I do not math. I words. 2 plus 5 is 7.
Okay.
You math just fine.
You
I
hit
do
that guy.
not. I hit him.
A thing.
I
Cool.
poke.
Now to Eris. You can choose to take an attack of opportunity on this robot.
Robot? Yeah, I guess.
If you do so,
I'll drop my thing.
you will drop your disguise.
None of the rest of us are invisible anymore.
We are in big trouble though. Or no, I'll keep my disguise.
You're gonna keep your
Yeah,
disguise. Okay. The pentadrone advances towards Nimble, and oh boy,
Oh my god.
is Nimble gonna get it?
R.I.P. motherfucker.
Ooh, man. Yeah. Okay, Nimble gets hit for 3. Nimble gets
Oh, for 3?
hit
oh,
for
no.
another 4 after that, so that's 7.
Oh.
Hit for another 7 after that, that's 14. And that's a miss. So Nimble gets hit for 14.
Jeez Louise.
Nimble's in a real bad spot right now.
Ow.
How are we gonna? You're surrounded.
Don't worry, I have a plan. Nobody's gonna like it.
Oh no! Wait, what was that? Okay, so that's that. To Eris.
All right. The reason I didn't want to drop my disguise just yet is I just want to, as the 5-star guy, I just want to make my way safely down towards the front.
Okay.
Okay. And then
Let's see what that measurement is. What's your movement? 30?
30, yeah.
Okay, 30 will only get you within the ranks of the duo drones
Okay.
here.
All right. I want to help me out here because I'm bad at measuring, but I want to create like a 20-foot rectangular area with the hunger of Hadar.
Okay.
And open up
Wow.
a portal into Eldritch space where tentacles come and grab at the
Very
first 2
good.
rows.
Okay, it's 20 by 20?
20-foot radius sphere. Oh, a sphere. Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that
It might put you hitting Nimble.
and the
It's on the
basket.
edge.
I can put the 20 feet directly ahead of Nimble, which
Yeah.
will cause him some problems moving forward. I can put it directly behind Nimble, or you can.
Yeah.
However, that may affect Pepper. Actually, no, Pepper's a little bit north of where that would affect.
I'm right on the edge.
Can you guys?
Thank you.
Yeah, so that would be, it will affect Nimble or Pepper.
Ooh.
And you can't choose targets, right?
It's just a spot in space. Shoot.
You could open up the area directly to the right.
Yeah, I just want to try and make space for our basket carrier, for the ring bearer.
Okay, but
to-
it's rough terrain, right?
It's actually a space of no light, so they'll be blinded while in it.
Oh, you're creating darkness.
Yes.
Oh,
I
but
am.
do they have eyes?
Well, they couldn't see you when you were invisible.
Oh, so they have some kind of a sensory
there's-
something.
Yeah, let's say they have cameras.
And they don't take damage until they start their turn in it for 2d6 cold.
Okay. So I mean, do you just want to cast it directly over Nimble?
Sure.
That would cover the most hostile enemies.
Sure. Let's.
Will
Are
Nimble
you
be
good at that?
able to get? Wait, will we be able to find Nimble in there?
I mean, it's dark.
Well,
A couple of you, it's magical darkness, so even those of you with dark vision won't be able to see.
Will Nimble be able to see his way out?
Nimble will know which direction he was heading in and be able to maybe maneuver through it.
Book it.
Okay. That being said, Pepper, it is your turn. You've seen a
So has that gone into effect yet?
yes. That
That
white
square?
square resembles complete darkness.
So I can no longer see Nimble.
Asshole.
You can no longer see Nimble.
Okay, well that knocks out what I was planning on
Oh,
doing,
sorry,
which
Mom.
was going and hopefully grabbing Nimble and running like hell.
You can run 60 feet without. Let me see how that would work. Without getting an attack of opportunity, you can get in front of the duo drones. You can get in front of the enemies.
Okay, and there's no feasible way for me to go help Nimble.
You can run in there and feel your way around, but you know that he's
rope.
completely surrounded.
Yeah. Would I be able to? No, that'd be 2 actions, wasn't it? If I ran around in front of the duo drones and attacked one of them to make a space.
To get that far would require an action. Actually, no, you can get 60 feet and still attack
Okay.
as a rogue.
Then I would like to do that and attack where I saw the last duo drone, so I can make a space for Nimble to get through
Okay.
to try and help Nimble get out of there, because he is mobbed,
Okay.
and more importantly, he has the basket.
So I'm going to put you here. And you're just going to swing from outside of the darkness into the darkness.
Yes, I attack the darkness.
Make a melee attack at disadvantage. So roll 2 d20s or roll 1 d20 twice.
Okay.
And take the lower roll.
19
Okay. Good. Off to a good start.
and 9.
Okay. Add your attack, your rapier modifier, which is
My
plus
rapier
7.
modifier is plus 8.
Plus 8. That's a hit.
Okay.
So now roll your damage.
All right. 1d8 plus 5. 7 plus 5, so 14.
Yeah, you sink your blade into machinery, and you just hear
12.
gears grind to a halt, and your sword lowers as the cogs that have caught your blade fall to the ground. It is dead.
Nimble, you owe me a sword.
I can't hear. Wait, can I hear that?
Yeah, you can hear
Okay,
the
cool.
struggle happens. ahead
Oh,
of
that means that he can hear where it
Yeah.
went down.
you. He can hear that something happened, but he also knows that there is a creature directly in front of him.
Yes.
Okay, that being said, it is now Onyx's turn.
You fucking asshole.
Wow, you're really getting a big bite out of that rated R rating here.
That's
Glad you're making use
that's
of it.
my life.
Am I allowed to call him a filthy goat fucker?
I mean, which way?
don't know.
Your
at
turn
this
is
point.
over. Hang
Yeah,
on.
hold on. We still have Spider-Man dialogue, but that's
Yelling?
outside Spider-Man's purview.
Swearing
Moving
is a
along.
free action.
Usually parties get along a little better than this.
I just wanted to yell something.
We are treasure hunters.
All right, Onyx, what are you gonna do?
She just screams, "You motherfucker!" and stands there.
Okay,
Just
Onyx is
mind blown
mad.
at stupidity.
You're not gonna ready an action.
You know what? She's just gonna cast Mage Armor on herself, which
Okay.
doesn't expend any slots because it's one of her
Your
invocations.
your AC goes up by 2.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, Mage Armor is on. Nimble, it's up to you.
Oh,
right.
sorry. When you start your turn in the area, to take 2d6 cold damage.
Go ahead and roll 2d6 for me, Nimble.
What?
For what it's worth, you're truly a hero.
I could die right now.
You could?
You could.
really could.
You could fall down.
Okay, 2.
Okay.
My first
Off
one.
to a good
So
start.
I'm down to 7 hit points, I think.
Yeah.
You're good then.
5.
Okay.
So I'm down to 2 hit points. All right.
All right.
And now it's my turn?
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna
I-
have you make a dex check to get through the perilous enemies ahead of you.
Well, who said I was trying to get through enemies?
What?
I'm opening this basket.
Okay. Here's the thing. When you picked up the basket, you did notice that there was string around it. You will need to break the string.
Okay, can I do that in the dark?
He said there was no yarn.
Yarn and string are different.
You will have to use your full action.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll sit here and open this basket. I am going
culturally
in
insensitive.
the immortal words of Indiana Jones. I am going to die.
Okay.
I'm trying to help. I'm just
What bladed
useless.
weapons do you have?
I have a rapier or a dagger. I got 2 daggers.
All right. Do you want to try to cut it with the rapier or the dagger?
Well, I'm gonna go with the rapier because it does more damage.
Okay. You roll. Let's say roll an attack against the basket. Against the string on the basket.
Okay, here we go. The attack is 7 plus 7, 14.
14. You cut the string on the basket, and as your knife slips through it, you go to open the basket, and you realize that the string has healed itself.
Oh, thank fuck.
So I can't even open the basket?
The basket has retied itself together after you've done it. Now, you still have a bonus action of disengage. I will tell you that.
Okay.
That's some fun string. I want to play with that.
Then I will try to disengage
You succeed on disengaging.
Oh, good.
and run through this inky blackness to the sound I heard of Pepper, the tall tabaxi, killing this machinery, so to head out that way.
You emerge to see Pepper with a bunch of motor oil on her blade. You're out of the darkness, and you still have 13 feet of movement.
I'm gonna run to that portal and jump in.
Okay. You have enough movement to get right here.
I'll take it.
Right
I'll take
next
it.
to Onyx.
I'm almost dead.
Okay. Okay. The mono drones are in darkness. They beep with much confusion and converge. You hear clanking as they bump into each other. The tri-drones.
Bumper drones.
One of them can only see darkness in front of it and Tueris, and so it begins to attack Tueris. It runs up to him and it just starts punching him.
All right.
It just starts punching him.
It's
His
a 13
AC.
without mage armor.
Oh, it's 13?
Yeah, without mage armor.
Okay. It misses the first time. It misses the second time. And it misses the third time.
Oh, whoa.
So the robots are rolling real bad right now.
It's hard to hit, apparently.
Like, I'm gooey and like.
Estoy mucho
Oh,
rapido.
and anything inside it right now is taking 2d6 cold damage.
Oh dear.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Let me just roll that.
Just like me. That's
Yeah,
right.
exactly. It works both ways.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Every single thing in there takes 12 damage.
Yes.
All right.
Yahtzee!
With that, you hear. All 4 of the remaining mono drones are now dead. And you know what? The 2 duo drones are also dead. The pentadrone takes a lot of damage. But it's all hidden, so none of the other bad guys really react. Pentadrone begins swinging, and it swings at everything around it. And it kills 2 of its friends. It kills 1 of its friends.
I take back my harsh words. This was useful.
Right. And yeah, so that one's gonna be there. It didn't actually kill him, it just hurts 2 of its friends. All right, next up is Tueris. You are being attacked by a tri-drone.
My tri-drone. All right, this isn't the most optimized move, but I picked it just because it goes with my character. I'm gonna go with Primal Savagery.
Okay.
So I dropped my. game was up. I dropped my mechanical appearance, and
Yeah.
they come back into like John Carpenter's The Thing, and my nails go out long, and like I scratch at him with my spell attack.
All right. Roll that attack.
13?
13 is not a hit.
Oh well, it was a great show.
You can still run away. You're just going to take an attack of opportunity.
And I'm just gonna run towards the portal.
Okay.
Yeah.
You going to go all the way through it?
No, I'm gonna try and provide cover for. Actually, yeah, I'll provide cover for Nimble on this side, on the diagonal up northeast.
Got it.
Yeah, cool.
All right. Tri-drone misses its attack of opportunity. Pepper.
It is Nimble small enough for me to pick up him in the basket?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, I grab him in the basket and get the fuck out that portal.
Cool. All right, the two of you travel back to the portal room to meet up with Tabbyknuckle.
Because peace.
Nimble, let's see, Onyx. You're standing outside the portal. You're standing right next to the portal.
She quickly summons 10 good berries in her paw and just shakes her head and goes straight through the portal.
Good breeze. All right. Making a quick retreat. That was... All right, Nimble, you're now in the portal room with Tabbyknuckle.
Yay!
And Pepper. There's a handful of good berries in your face, which you know are healing berries that you can eat to heal.
Oh, good.
Let's do an exchange here. How many good berries are you willing to give up to
10.
Eris? Okay, you heal 10 points.
Wow. Cool.
Wow.
I'm at 12. Which is
Better than 2.
A lot better than 2.
It's like 6 times better.
All right. Okay, Tabbyknuckle greets all of you and says, "Oh, thank you so much for rescuing my artifact. I will take this downstairs real fast." And Tabbyknuckle grabs the basket and runs downstairs to store it safely in the study. With that, Nimble is gone. The monodrones are all dead. The tri-drones, there's one of them. The tri-drones begin attacking
Should just run in. Jeez.
each other.
Okay.
Let's see.
Each other. Oh,
Well, and
man.
then taking the 2d6 cold damage.
Ooh, that's 4. Oh yeah, the cold damage. Let's roll that first, just to see what happens.
We just destroyed this entire society.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, we destroyed like an outpost. This is like a guard shack.
It's technically a research laboratory.
Whoa,
Oh,
spoiler
good.
Makes
We
sense.
attacked the science.
They'll never grow.
Oh man, he was only... Yeah, he's dead. All right, so they do some attacking. This guy on the outside, he runs and throws 3 of his javelins to Eris because he's real mad at you. He hits for 6. He hits for 3. And that's it.
All right.
So
That would be 9 total.
that would be a 9 total. Okay, tri-drones go. Quad-drones, they don't see anything because it's too dark. Pentadrone, he keeps attacking his friends and probably kills 1 or 2 of them. To Eris.
And
Yep.
takes cold damage.
I bid my adieu and run through the
Very
portal.
good. To Eris is back through the portal room. All right, that was... Okay, good. Well, interesting. 20 minutes left.
I mean, we could go through another room, but that seems like a bad idea.
Speed challenge.
You can do it. Okay, back in the portal room, you see that the basket has already been handed off to Tabbyknuckle. Tabbyknuckle is so thankful to you for that. Tabbyknuckle has run down to the first floor, and on Tabbyknuckle's way down, you hear, "Please go rescue another one."
You got 20 minutes? We shall.
Do it.
Does anybody
Speed
have
round.
any Healy stuff left? I mean,
I
thank you for the
think
berries.
Nimble had himself a feast, and so there's not a lot of good berries left to go around.
But we're not in battle anymore.
It's true, but you do not have an hour to take a short rest.
These are cantrips.
Oh, you got
Good berries, good berries. You get a good berry, and you get a good berry. Good berries for everyone.
Really? Good berries a cantrip? And it can't be. It has no limit on being cast every day. All right. Well, I guess.
fuck yeah.
Just they lose their potency if not used within 24 hours.
Is it that they can only be distributed 1 per person?
Nope. A creature can use its action to eat 1 berry, so that's an action.
All right. Well, I guess everyone gets an
Sorry.
infinite amount of good berries. I'll tell you what. I'll let you cast it one more time. Nimble, you get one more good berry, so you're up to 13.
I'll take it.
And the other 9 go to Eris to get him back up to full.
Cool.
Thank you.
I appear to have some sort of damage, but I didn't do the math on it.
All right. In exchange for the good berries, you took damage?
Apparently.
Oh, you took damage from
I
a
went
pentadrone hit.
Oh, yeah, pentadrone got me.
Yeah, it's fine. You're going to be all right.
Okay.
Is Tabbyknuckle in the room, or you said he ran downstairs?
He passed
Tabbyknuckle ran downstairs with the basket and then made the silver portal disappear.
Cool. Did he come back up?
Not yet.
I kind of want to just hang out for a sec. I know we're in a rush to run into this other portal real quick, but I want to try and see what's going on because I still remember Tichondrius.
Indeed,
as
you
being
do.
the real wizard of this tower. I'd like to use a spell, which is wait a minute. I have a potion of mind reading.
You do.
I want to drink that.
Okay. Okay, you drink that, and just as Tabbyknuckle comes back up the stairs, Tabbyknuckle says, "What are you doing? You gotta get back inside. You gotta get my last 2 baskets."
We're on our way. Where's Tichondrius?
Who?
Oh, what? As Tabbyknuckle falters, you feel extreme panic from Tabbyknuckle. It's not the panic. It's that Tabbyknuckle is going to cry. This is not the anger of a foiled villain. This is the extreme sadness of a child. Like this is
the mourning of a child. Is this what?
I mean,
You made a baby sad.
Tabbyknuckle says, "Please don't tell them about Tichondrius. Please, I just need my 2 baskets. That's all." As she thinks of her 2 baskets, you. How do I do this? You are given a visual image of a child who has 5 kittens and has had them taken away from her.
Did this child get 3 kittens back?
This child now has 3 kittens, but is unwilling to part with the remaining 2.
So with my otherworldly patron, I have awakened mind and can telepathically communicate with any creature within 30 feet. So can she decidedly perceive this or try and get this knowledge as well? Since it was all
You
whispered
can
and
only
whatnot.
see Nimble becoming a broken man from prying this knowledge out of.
I'm sorry, kid.
Small sad child.
Tabbyknuckle looks at you and says, I can't tell you what's in the basket, but I promise you I'm not trying to do anything bad. It's just
Okay.
Tichondrius is real mean sometimes, and he thinks it's the right thing to do, but I know my baskets belong here with me. You guys don't know they're kittens.
Yeah.
I do.
Except for, you know.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'll tell you what. If you guys go into the next portal and just distract whoever's over there, maybe I can go in and just get the basket, and then we can get them back here real quick.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's do the thing.
All right. Which one do you want to go through?
Green.
All right. You go through the green.
I'm willing to take moist as opposed to nope.
I like green.
As opposed to
It smells
shittiness.
like dogs.
I'm a forest gnome. I like green.
All right. The 4 of you go through the green portal.
Oh, that sounds moist.
That sounds soothing.
Let me put the tokens here.
Lorp.
You see a river in front of you. The river has stones that you can step over should
thank
you choose to. You see forms moving in the water, but none that you can make out because they're too, naturally camouflaged.
Wow, that was pretty good.
That was perfect. I think that was on purpose. In front of you, the mud begins to bubble and boil, and a cloaked figure arises from the mud.
Oh no.
And says to you,
What are you doing here?
You have something that belongs to us, my friend. We would like to have it returned.
The swamp belongs to me.
We don't want your swamp.
Nothing in this place belongs to you.
Is he,
That's not true.
Not everything in this place belongs to you.
as you speak.
is he 30 feet away? Within 30 feet?
He is.
Okay, great.
He's with. No, he's 50 feet away.
Dang it.
Balls.
As you speak, you see a silent portal open up behind him, and Tabbyknuckle steps through. Right next to the altar on which the basket is perched. Let me get tabs here. Boink! Oh, wait, it's on the wrong thing. Come on.
But now every time a warp gate opens in a science fiction show, I'm going to hear boink.
Boink.
Bloop.
Yeah, so you
So-
see Tabbyknuckle doing her best. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Sneaking up to that guy. So what are you guys gonna say?
My friend, you say everything in here is yours. Would you, point out your favorite things, just, so we avoid them?
My favorite. Is this a joke? Has Tichondria sent you?
Who are you talking about? If this is your realm, you obviously have things that you like more than others.
Roll persuasion for me.
Yeah, it's 21.
21. All right.
And what are you? A surveyor? Someone from civilization?
I was looking for waterfront property, as a matter of fact, but since you say it's yours, I need to know where to not, construct. So if you'll, point out the areas that's not a good idea.
The swamp wizard motions that the entire expanse of land surrounding him is not to be trifled with.
What about this spot? And she, points at that rock in front of him to keep his, focus toward them.
The swamp wizard sinks into the mud. He is visibly angered.
Ooh.
Oh.
With that, Tabbyknuckle. Was that on purpose? That was perfect. Okay, because that's exactly what's about to happen.
Fortuitous.
Awesome.
With that, you see Tabbyknuckle grab the basket, sneak back into the portal, and the portal and Tabbyknuckle disappear along with the basket. So you guys are welcome to see what's going to happen. What's your first initial response to all of this?
Hey, is this your basket? I'd like to cast an illusion of that replica greenish basket 30 feet away from me by using my minor illusion cantrip, and I'll put it on a rock in the river in front of the swamp wizard.
Okay.
And while he is doing that, to add to the distraction, I puff up and sing him the song of my people.
So,
Very distracting.
Pepper, give me a. Tell me what that sounds like.
Give me a sec.
Very
I
good.
know this one, but you were sharp in a few places.
Oh, yes.
A giant crocodile emerges from the water and wraps its enormous tail around the basket, the illusory basket, and it disappears.
Well, bye.
Let's say everyone rolls initiative.
Oh,
Fuck!
that's okay. You're more useful than me.
I certainly have been.
8 plus 4. I got a 12 total.
Okay, you. Let's say. Okay, does anyone get worse than a 6?
No, not me.
Who got worse than a 6? What did you get?
5 total, I think.
Okay. Everyone except for Onyx can move before this crocodile has a chance to eat you.
Hey, Onyx, let's leave. I'm going back in the portal.
Okay?
I got a 23.
Okay.
Is Onyx, you're probably too big for me to pick up.
You can drag her.
Can I?
Yep.
I'm going to grab Onyx and well, maybe not by the scruff. No, I'll grab you by the scruff. You've been pretty snotty.
All right.
I grab Onyx by the scruff and drag her ass back through the portal.
Very good. To Eris.
I'll run towards the portal. As I'm getting in, I'll transform into Tabbyknuckle and say, "Will you sorry, sir?"
Perfect. Okay.
Wow, that's going to cause problems.
You just marked Tabbyknuckle for death.
Great. You got
Very
a
good.
child killed.
I promise I'd do that before the end of the stream.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so you're back in the portal room. Tabbyknuckle closes the green portal behind you and is like, okay, just one more to go. Same plan, we just go in. But I think this place is really scary, so just try to stay brave, okay?
Yeah.
I know, I'm so uncomfortable.
Okay, Tabbyknuckle, we'll help you.
What are you doing? That's gross!
Oh, it's nice being young.
All right, let me move this to there. Let me move all of you guys.
We're going for it.
Producer guy, I'm sorry I forgot your name. Do you have yakety sax to play right now? Because God, that'd be perfect.
You emerge through the red portal, and you step onto a rubbery floor.
Oh no.
This place sounds terrible.
You recognize it as sewn together hides of every creature imaginable. You are on a landscape of pure flesh.
Can we nope?
In front of you, a lake of blood extends to the horizon. And beside the shore is a velvet-covered, basically a daybed on which 2 demonic creatures sit. They're extremely beautiful, but evil-looking. Their faces are painted white, and fake teardrops stream down their face. They are listening to what you would know sounds like The Cure.
Of course it
I was
does.
gonna say it sounds like a Marilyn Manson music video.
They are, however,
Cover band.
seated within 10 feet of a red basket on a side table next to the music box that's playing the music.
How far away are they?
They are approximately 80 feet away.
Damn.
They look over their shoulders and take note of you, but seem not to be too terribly intimidated.
Yeah, while my compatriots are thinking of a plan, obviously I'm gonna change it to one of them.
All right, you change into an incubus. Or do you want to be the male or female?
I'll be the male.
Okay, you change into an incubus, a red-skinned winged demon. What do you do now?
I walk towards them and say, "Hey, sisters, lovely weather we're having."
They seem to be slightly... They look to you, but they don't seem to want to associate with you too much.
Oh, hard to get. I get it.
They
Yeah,
both
no
say,
problem.
hey.
Hey, what's up? Boys
then
don't
they-
cry. I love that.
We continue to swat invisible butterflies.
All right, yeah. The Pepper begins to do a I don't know, what would you call that style of dance?
The Gothic two-step.
All right,
I've done my time on the circuit.
Pepper does the Gothic two-step, and the 2 demons look over and say, "Who's your friend?"
Oh, just I had friends of my brother, my little brother. They came with me today, so have to babysit and stuff. But whatever, right?
She seems cool. Do you guys party?
Oh, we'd love to party. Yeah, what do you got?
Onyx is distinctly jealous that Pepper's getting the attention.
Of course she is.
You know, it's like just typical day. Bloodbath, you know how it is.
Oh yeah, totally. I get it totally.
So, like, where are you guys from?
I don't know.
How do you position yourself to Eris?
Oh, how do I position? I'm inching myself closer and closer towards the basket.
Okay. Oh, you're getting close to the basket?
I'll try.
Okay. Getting close to the basket, they're like, yeah, we have a friend who gave us like a new cat. So, I'm gonna take care of it. It's pretty cool. Like,
Yeah.
Called him Elvis.
Really? Yeah, I love cats.
It's gonna be like another 10 hours before we can get the bindings off or whatever, but it's so cute. So cute.
Tell me about it.
Pepper, what are you doing? Are you moving closer?
I am moving closer.
All right.
Trying to seem cool.
The succubi both sort of lay at the edge of the bed with their chins on their palms, and they look right at you, and they're like, "You're cute. Are your friends over there like losers or something?"
I also make my way closer,
Okay.
right behind the tall tabaxi.
Do you just walk over there,
Yeah.
shuffle over there like a gnome?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah. And I go, "Hi, I'm Nimble." Hi.
And they just put their hands up. I'm like, what a fucking dork. That being said, while all that's happening, a portal opens up right by that side table again, and Tabbyknuckle shoots through and just grabs that basket. Like only half of her body comes through. She just grabs the basket and recedes back into the portal. The basket is now gone, but the two the incubi and succubi are distracted by how much of a fucking dork you are.
Hi.
And they're like, why don't you leave or something, and we'll have fun with your cat friend here. We're gonna show her our new cat friend. And they look over to the basket and it's gone. To Eris, you are standing closer to where it was, and they're like, what the fuck?
Don't look at me.
Everybody roll initiative.
Oh god. Oh boy.
Oh, nat 20. I've been waiting to turn on this fucking necklace. Shiny necklace. Ooh.
I got an 11 total.
And now my alarm's
An
going
11?
off.
Yeah.
Okay.
6 here.
Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna take it.
So I got a 16 total,
Okay.
which is a damn
So-
shame because last time I rolled the damn 18.
Everybody with above a 16. Who is that?
16 and above?
Yes.
Okay.
Onyx, what are you gonna do?
Seeing their complete distress, she runs over and has been wanting to put her paws on this velvety cloth ever since she walked in.
You're gonna run over to the bed?
Yeah, and just completely, just full on languid and seductively go, let's not worry about
Okay.
that, shall we?
All right, so Onyx runs to the bed, and both of the demons are going to make you do a
Oh no.
wisdom save.
That was not nearly as icky
Dude,
as what I was
two
expecting.
separate wisdom saves.
Forgetting this is here. 19 without
19.
increasing.
All right, and one more.
And 11.
11. You fail one of your wisdom saves and are charmed by one of the one of them, and he reaches over to kiss you, but that ends his turn.
I ain't mad.
And so he is a very beautiful young man, demon. The rest of you are, let's say, who rolled what?
I have a 16 with my initiative add-on.
Okay, go ahead.
I make a show of puffing up when Onyx gets closer and backing off, much like a cat who has met another cat who she does not like.
Okay,
So I am trying to do a sneaky.
you're gonna do a sneaky thing.
I am trying to do a sneaky, and I'm pretending that I'm pissed that she's come over,
Okay.
and I back off.
Are you backing off all the way to the back through the portal?
I'm backing off as close to the portal as I can get.
Well, you could move through it if you want.
I don't yet because I don't want to leave anybody behind.
All right, you still have an action beyond that.
Do I have anything that would be helpful?
I should have used
I'm not gonna lie to you. Onyx is probably gonna get fucked to death right now.
Death by snoo snoo!
What a way to
Still
go.
ain't mad.
All right, everybody. What did you guys get?
I got an 11.
6 for me.
All right, 11. Go ahead.
Am I within range of 30 feet to try and cast an illusion of another basket on the table where it was before?
You'd have to move forward 10 feet.
Okay, and I can do that in one move?
Yes.
Okay.
You can do that.
Because it takes one action to do this illusory spell, this minor
Correct.
illusion. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
All right. So now you can say that you ran those 10 feet, and you
Yeah.
still have another 40 feet of movement.
Okay.
As a rogue.
Is that gonna take me back to the
Not
portal?
all the way, but it'll take
I'll
you
go
towards
as
it.
fast as I can,
On
Okay.
you.
as far as I can, to the portal.
Okay. So you're back towards the portal.
Yep, and there's
to
a-
Eris.
yeah.
In your demon form, you now see there is an illusory basket on the thing.
All right, I'm gonna turn to them and say, I don't know what you guys are fucking talking about. Your basket was here the whole time. Like, I thought you guys were cool. I'm just leaving. I'm gonna walk away and try to pull Onyx as best as I can if she wants to, but
Scruffer.
All right. You're
Yeah.
charmed. You have to be in love with these demons.
I'm really disappointed because I forgot I had an action. I actually have charm person. That would have been really funny to do.
I mean,
in
you
the
can
first
charm them.
place.
They're still gonna fuck you to death. Like,
I mean, hashtag death goals.
all right. So Onyx refuses to go
she
with you.
refuses.
Well, isn't there? Well, I hit the mic. Isn't there like a? I don't know what would we roll to have her? You know.
When they hurt you, you will break free. So, in the first, when they attack you, you will break free. I think you can also do. God, let me see.
Well, I mean, like, what would Tueris be doing? That
Could I smack-
Because he's trying to like grab me, which is kind of an attack.
Could I attack?
Grab me.
Yeah,
On the
slap
beginning,
her.
Break the
at the
spell.
beginning of your next turn, you can try the save again.
Okay.
So I'll walk by, slap her, like, come on, bitch, let's go, and then like run
Very-
towards
that's
the
in character.
portal.
She loves them even more and now hates you.
Oh gosh.
That's actually completely reasonable.
Yeah. It's accurate.
Yeah,
It's
you-
also getting really personal. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
At least it wasn't your ass.
You're the one that kept saying I was a really nice DM. This is what happens when you make
Observations?
Compliments.
when you make fabric-based decisions in D&D. Okay.
I won't go against mine or my character's nature.
Okay. All right. So if you move away from her, you can still make it a little ways towards the portal.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Okay. Next up, I believe it was Onyx. You want to try to save from them? You can resist their charm if you want. Otherwise, you can go down in a blaze of glory and come back with a new character next time.
Yeah, I'll have her. Yeah, let's try and save.
Okay. Roll again. Roll wisdom.
I feel like Onyx doesn't like to be told what to do.
Ooh, 19.
All right. You break free. You realize that the incubus leaning in to kiss you is about to drain your life energy. If you use a disengage action, you can still run for your life.
And actually, I haven't used my feline agility yet either.
Agreed.
So,
You have not.
yep, disengage and 60 feet.
60 feet puts you right next to Nimble.
And she just whispers to him, God, that was so hot.
Yeah. Well, there you go. All right, the two demons chase after you, Onyx. They're like, nobody gets away that easy. Come and look at our pussy.
You've been waiting for that, haven't you?
All right, next up is Pepper.
Can I scruff Onyx and use my feline agility to get us the fuck out of there?
You can, but Onyx will take 2 opportunity attacks.
Attacking me or attacking the
Onyx.
Oh.
As you take her out of their field of attack, they will attack.
I don't know
It's
enough
kinky,
to
go for it.
Okay, fine. Fine, bitch. I'm scruffing you again and noping through the portal because she's clearly in the most danger right now.
Okay. First one hits for 6. Second one hits for 8.
Mommy likes.
Yeah, so
I need an adult.
you take 14 damage, Onyx, but you are dragged through the portal. Nimble, you are within 5 feet, but they've already made their opportunity attack, so you can just run your ass off.
Bye.
Bye.
Right through the portal.
Okay, bye.
To Eris, I believe you have enough movement. Just enough movement
my
to get
gosh.
through that portal.
Yeah,
You will have to take an opportunity attack.
I'll
for
take
one of
it.
them.
Yeah.
Okay?
Take it like
Does-
a man.
No, I'm not going to do that. It misses. So you get through the portal. All of y'all end up back in the portal room.
Oh boy, that was
Can't
scary.
believe we did 3 in all that time.
Yeah, I can't believe it, right? So Tabbyknuckle is like, thank you so much. You guys have saved me. And just as Tabbyknuckle is congratulating you, a tall man with a white beard stomps up the stairs of the 61st floor, and he's like, Tabbyknuckle, what have you done? And Tabbyknuckle says, I'm sorry, Taekwondo, I couldn't let all those bad people have my babies. And Moggy the cat jumps up on the table and says, I agree with her, Tychondrius. It was a foul thing you did. My children are powerful, but they must not be scattered in such a way. Not to those things. Tychondrius is like, blast it all! The damage has been done. And you four adventurers, you're to blame. If it weren't for the fact that I need you for the next quest, I'd give you such a once-over.
I'm in the mood for it. Go for it.
And he says, well, come on downstairs. We'll sort this all out. And the 4 adventurers go back down into the study. Tabbyknuckle reveals herself to be the little girl, the portal master apprentice of Tychondrius, the gray wizard of Dirt Shallow. Do any of you have anything to say to Tychondrius or Tabbyknuckle before we go?
Realizing that Tychondrius was the one who gave the babies to demons, my ears are back and I am very puffed.
They were friendly goth demons, for
Don't
what
care.
it's worth.
Don't care. You do not take the babies away from their mother. They are not even weaned yet.
With that, Tychondrius will probably dismiss you from the next mission.
Because I poofed.
He will give you 150 gold for your trouble, though, out of a safe in the wall. And he gives the rest of you 150 gold as well. You can write that in your log sheets. Although, honestly, I'll never give you a chance to spend gold. Whatever. We're going to wrap this up, guys. We're 10
I've
minutes.
got one line. Come on. No. And Onyx says, I'll be in my bunk.
We're 10 minutes past 10, so we've gone longer than we should. With that being said, we're going to outro everybody. Hector, tell us a little bit about where we can see you from here on out, where we can tune in to Geek and Sundry and other projects you're working on.
Check out Geek and Sundry Fridays at 4 p.m. Pacific. Geek and Sundry. It's twitch.tv/Geek and Sundry to watch Callisto 6, which is the show that I'm on with Bonnie Gordon. That's a fun role-playing game show. We play superheroes. And you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Hector is Funny, where occasionally I am.
Yo, get on Twitter and follow Hector is Funny. If you want some enlightened views on comic books and watching somebody fight against some real douchebags who are in the nerd community, you want to tune into Hector is Funny.
That's how I like to spend my time.
That's right.
Well, now I'm going to Onyx's bunk.
Joshua, what do you got for us?
You can find me every first and third Saturday at Game Empire DMing games. Yeah, let's go
Guys,
and play
yeah,
D&D.
worth the trip. Get out to Pasadena every
P-Town.
first and third Saturday. Josh is a great DM.
Thank you so
I can vouch for
much.
that personally. Miko.
You can find me all over social media as Luck in Spades. That's LUCKINSPADES, like the card game. Mostly active on Instagram, where you can see all the ugliest selfies I can produce because I have no vanity. As well as please tune in tomorrow on Twitch TV to Scabby Rooster and catch Kids on Bikes All Skate. We really could use your viewership, and also you can actually interact with us by shooting paper airplanes at our heads, and if you subscribe to our channel, they'll bust out like a big old burst of fog, and it literally scares the ever-living shit out of me every time. So if you're a sadist, we've clearly proven that I am a masochist.
And support Scabby Rooster.
Please.
Please.
Knox is out there. He's a good dude.
He is.
Producing that show.
Although you owe him
I
something.
do. I gotta find that die. Knox, if you're watching this, I have not found your die.
Can't blame me.
Bennett.
Speaking of Nox, I can be found at Dungeon Master, which happens monthly in downtown LA. You can find that at the Dungeon Master LA. I think across most social media. Just look it up because there's another one, but we're the LA one. I can be found on Facebook at Bennett Does Things because I was not very inspired that night, and on Twitter at Bennett Cousins. That's Bennett, spelled like Tony Bennett, because my mom is a jerk.
Wow.
She knows.
So, thank you to all our guests. Thank you to producer Tim. I
Yes.
never thanked Tim. He's always here doing his best. We got producer Tim and producer Kay sometimes, but Tim's here today. So thank you to Tim. And let me get some of that green sleeves on the way out, if we can.
Really? He didn't find yakety sax?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Loki Hates You. This has been Dimension Dorks, episode 5 or 4, I think. The second half of the 5 Baskets of Tabbyknuckle. Tune in next time to find out what happens. We'll see you next week, Wednesday, 8 p.m. You just learned what's up the wizard's sleeve. Next time, we'll see what's up yours.